Wow,
what a week it's been.
Yeah.
So we got some new there's some stuff in the news. New Fortnite. New Fortnite.
I missed this.
You didn't see it?
No.
New Fortnite.
Like Fortnite 2?
No, new Fortnite season. New season came out.
It's out.
It is out. Came out Friday night. This theme is, I forget what it's called. It's got something to do with like Mad Max. I think it's like the post-apocalypse.
Oh, that's
and they
cool.
put the power armor in the battle pass.
That's also cool.
Fallout power armor in the battle pass. Also Magneto. And then just a bunch of original skins. One of them's a Peapod. Pretty funny. Additionally, Black Ops, the new Call of Duty game, Black Ops 6. Wow. No comment as of yet. They haven't really put out any information. Either it's going to be really good or it's going to be really bad.
Oh, new Assassin's Creed too, right?
If you say so. Oh, yeah. They the legendary Black Samurai. Yes, in Japan.
You watched the show, the Netflix show?
I did not.
It was all right.
I
Flying Lotus did the soundtrack. That was pretty cool.
I started watching Shogun and then I gave up.
Really? I haven't started watching, but I heard it was really good. Not a fan?
I don't really dig like Imperial Japan culture stuff. I just don't really care that much. It's not really my area of expertise.
That's fair. I really like it, so I feel like I'll probably like the show.
I'm not big on that area of history personally. Okay. It's not my jam. I do think Imperial Japan is probably the most interesting area during that time period, probably.
Yeah.
Because I don't really dig the powdered wigs and pirates. Not really my thing. Pirates of the Caribbean was pretty sick though. That was a good movie. But yeah, so we finished up Jusant last week. For everyone
Thankfully.
who wasn't watching. Yeah, it wasn't a bad game.
It wasn't bad.
It's just I'm very glad to be getting onto something else.
Totally.
Maybe
I was
something a little
ready
bit
to
more
be done,
gameplay
like,
heavy.
for sure.
But before we get onto anything else, we gotta rank that game.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We need a soundboard so bad.
Fiscal year's almost up, guys. We'll have a new budget.
That's true.
In 2
That's
months.
true.
You know, I was thinking about the iconic question. What would you be? Cowboy, ninja, or a
Yes.
pirate?
Yeah. Cowboy, ninjas, or pirates. Yeah, that was my campaign idea.
Yeah.
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 It was.
It was cowboys, ninjas, or pirate. Because I was sick of the fantasy tropes. I don't like, it's like fun to do like wizard, fighter, rogue. That's interesting. But also, what about cowboys, ninjas, and pirates? That's interesting. So I made a whole system for cowboys, ninjas, and pirates, and then I never did anything. With it.
If I had to like rank them, cowboys are definitely the bottom for me. I'm just not into the Western aesthetic
I
a
think
ton.
cowboys are so cool.
Me too.
I think cowboys are probably my number one.
Cowboys at the top for me. I'm
Wow.
sorry.
It's got to be like cowboys,
if you could be one
ninjas,
of the three,
pirates.
what would you be?
That would be a
Probably pirate.
Okay.
Ninja's like the coolest from like the edgy perspective,
Yeah.
but like I feel like pirates are just fun. Cowboys are too self-serious.
I think so. We're going for like a heavily fictionalized like folklore perspective on this one because obviously the reality of any of these things is probably absolutely miserable.
Oh, cowboys are just like actual wranglers. Pirates
yeah,
are,
cowboys
like,
were just
all
like
dying at sea.
cowpokes. Yeah, the pirates all had scurvy and they
Yeah.
used
Yeah.
their teeth and they
ninjas,
were
I honestly-
disgusting.
I don't know. I just don't like black
And
masks
then
like,
ninja? Are ninjas?
Are ninjas like even real?
Is that even a real
I don't-
thing?
yeah.
I don't know anything. I was about to say, I didn't want to say that. It sounds stupid, but like
it that's not all this.
I really
think
don't-
that traditional ninjas as like like
I don't think that there were men like
Let's
running around on-
let's all learn something right now.
I don't think
I
there
think
were
pop
men running
culture
around
thinks
in
ninjas
black
are the way they
garb.
are.
Are ninjas real?
Maybe there was like
Conflicting reports might make you start to wonder if ninjas were real. The short answer is yes, and they still exist today. But their origins might be a little different from your imagination.
I feel like being a modern day ninja would just be like being knighted now. You know, it's like you don't actually have a sword and shield. You're just like a person.
I think that they were like they are like the Black Ops of.
That's exactly what.
thinking.
Yeah.
Have we ever gotten an Assassin's Creed game with a ninja?
I don't.
It's crazy
so,
that they did
but I think-
samurais before ninjas. That's a crazy thing to do.
Samurais are hot right now, though. With
Are they?
Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro, and Shogun.
Samurais are cool. Don't get me wrong. Samurais are neat, but I feel like ninjas are literally assassins.
Well, yes,
Yeah, no,
ninjas
that makes
fit the Assassin's Creed thing better, but like objectively to me, a samurai is just cooler than a ninja. A ninja's like, I'm gonna sneak around, you'll never even know I was here. A samurai just walks you down and tells you about how he's going to finish you the whole time he's going.
I
to
guess
finish
I
you.
don't really like the whole. I don't really.
You don't like honor.
No, I don't. I think that stuff is so boring. I think of that like the same way I think of like cavalry and like knights. You know, is like it's kind of cool, but like the aesthetic doesn't really do anything for me. For me it's got to be like you're either going to be a Viking and you're just going to be an absolute like
Ravager.
merciless animal and you're just going to like carve
a
through hordes of
barbarian.
people,
Like, yeah.
or you're going to be like a covert ops like sneaky dude who's like poisoning his enemies. I think one of those two things is cool. I think if you split the middle and you go for like
No, I think knights
for
are
honor,
dumb.
like that's lame.
Like, but there's something different about us. I feel like I
I do-
believe a samurai more.
I do kind of love the aesthetic of like Band of Brothers, like Crusader, like big like knighthood. I don't know. That's like a
When I think of a knight like that, I just think of Will and in Baldur's Gate, and I think he's the most annoying character in that game.
yeah.
And
okay.
like that's the attitude I can't stand.
Yeah.
I'm just like I do the right thing because I'm the good guy, and I'm the good guy because
Sure.
I do the right thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, chivalry is not really that interesting to me. Not a very compelling.
All right, let's rank Jusant and get onto this new game.
Yeah, let's do it.
So this is the Jusant music we've been listening to the whole time, and it's what we'll get to sound design in a second. Art style.
Very atmospheric. I think the art style was good. I think
The strength of the game, in my opinion, like the highlight was the art style.
I would say it's the strength of the game, but I think it's important not to overrate the art style just because the rest of the game was, because I was thinking about it and I was like, oh, the art style was really good, 7. But then I reflected on it and I was like, no,
I think it's 6.
I think it was good. It was just the best part of the game, which in like comparison makes it look really good.
Yeah.
But the reality is that's just because the game was not.
It
very
was a really good art style, though. It didn't feel played out. Like, it felt unique. Not as unique as, like, Pizza Tower. Like, Pizza Tower is the only 7 out of 7 art style we've given so far.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it definitely picked, like,
I
an
think
aesthetic that's been done before, but it was really unique.
I
how,
think
like,
the
you were essentially
creativity was
climbing-
there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you were climbing through a dried up ocean and world, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think the boring parts were, like, inside of the tower. Like,
Yeah.
when you were climbing, like,
Yeah, like the sewer part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't really
Some
care for
like
that.
some of it when it like some of the caves when it was like
The
glowing,
ending was
water
neat.
cooler.
The ending was neat. I
The
liked
ending was very
the giant
cool, but, like,
grass wall. That was cool.
The ending just seemed like it was cool to look cool because it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
it didn't play into anything else that really happened. I say 6 out of 7.
Yeah, I would give it a 6. I
Aiden?
think that's fair.
Oh, if I got a vote,
Yeah, you're here now.
sure. I'm honestly, I could do high 5, low 6. I don't know. It was cool. I thought, pun intended, I thought it got kind of dry.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought that we spent a little too much time in the dry area, and all of a sudden being like, I mean, like, it's a really cool visual, but
Yeah.
just for the sake of, like, you get, okay, so you climb all the way up, and now you're just gonna get taken out the rest of the way. I thought it was like,
I guess I just have to I have to judge the games based off my experience with them, but I find myself often being like, well, the game probably would have felt different if I played it in a weekend instead of over 4 weeks, but I should also judge the experience I had with the game.
yeah.
That being said, I still really like the art style. You say 5?
I say, personally, I'm kind of say like high 5, but also
Do you say 5 or
I would
6?
say high 5, low 6.
All right, then we'll go 5. If 2 of you say 5 and I say 6, we'll go
All right.
5. See, this is why it's good to have 8 now. We can have a tiebreaker.
Word up.
All right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, is this supposed to be on the screen?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wasn't
yes.
sure if it's a visual
Sorry.
or verbal thing.
I have to
Very nice.
how do we do this where we change the format? Is it
Oh.
formulas?
I get it. The blue guy is the juice ant. I've been trying to figure out what the juice ant is. This whole time.
and
It's the little blue guy. I get it now. That makes sense. They didn't explain that.
yeah, you figured it out.
Saying you're wrong.
I'm pretty proud of you.
Who's the main character? I believe in theory that it's the
The
blue guy
Piper. The
controlling
Piper, I think, is the main
Piper.
character's name. Yes. It's supposed to be, I think, a hero of myth. So we're like a folk hero, which is included in the notes that we didn't read.
the ones that we skipped through.
Yes. Which is, you know, I'm not going to say unfair, but at the same time, if you're burying the lead so hard for your main story beats that I'm missing them in a normal playthrough, that's your problem.
Yeah.
And I'm going to judge you accordingly because that's ridiculous. That is very silly. Why would you do that? It's a very silly thing to do.
Brian, you could just make it May 7th or May 7th out of 7.
Okay.
Okay, we got sound design. It was fine. It was very middle of the road. I don't think there was any point in the game where I was like, wow, I'm blown away by this sound design. It wasn't bad. It was serviceable. I think it did its job.
I never felt like I was blown away, but I feel like it fit the like vibe and the environment well. Like the music was understated but swelled sometimes, like when it felt right. I actually thought the sound design got really good once you were in the windy section. Like I guess it's easy to just make wind sounds in a wind section,
Well,
but like it just like
That's like the thing.
it
It's
felt
like,
visceral to me.
I thought it was good, but I was never impressed. You know,
I would go
that makes
4.
sense?
I think it was slightly above.
I would
like,
say 4.
it fit the vibe of the game enough. It wasn't like outstanding, but it definitely wasn't bad.
Oh yeah.
Aiden.
I feel like definitely. I feel like that it kind of like I mean, sounds like even just beyond the music, like everything felt good. The grabbing, there was no weird grabbing noises.
That's fair.
Yeah, like the actions sounded right.
Yeah.
Different textures of stepping. That was cool.
Yeah.
I think that the music fit this area. I think it fit it well, and I think that the orchestration was a good pick for this.
Yeah.
I would honestly say 5, but I kind of, I guess as the viewer, that kind of you can't focus on
That's fair.
anything but the visuals
Yeah.
and the sound. But gameplay mechanics doesn't really matter to me.
Right.
Therefore, I think the sound, I think it fit really well, and I think that beyond just the music, it works a lot. So I'm gonna say 5, but if you all agree,
I would take a
that's what it
5.
is.
I would take a 5.
All right, we'll do a 5. Gameplay mechanics.
Fucked out.
This is
You
I
played it at home though, right?
I did. I guess throughout. It was fine. It got samey. It didn't really.
yeah.
It kind of laid it all out.
Yes.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of disagree. Like, it laid out like the main mechanics of the game at the beginning with like the latching yourself and then the climbing with the alternating triggers, but it did add something new every level. Like whether it was like the guys who carry you,
Sure.
like little pebbles climbing up the wall that you had to shift from one to the other. The wind, even though the wind was like pretty easy.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, like, I know I played the entire time last stream.
Yeah.
The end of the game was good. Like you actually were about to run out of stamina, even doing
challenging.
everything right. Yeah, like, and it felt like a culmination of like what
Yeah.
you've been playing up to that point.
Okay. Something about the stamina that I realized, like on rewatching last stream, that there's like a little section of the bar that just never runs out. And I didn't realize that, but it like your white will only cover to a certain point, and I didn't realize that until I was going back and rewatching it. There's like a little section of the bar that's like bulged out a little bit.
Yes.
That is like your minimum limit, so you can never really run out of stamina, which I don't like. I feel like that
you fell out
destroys.
No,
I
we
think that
ran out
destroys the-
once. I think
We
because
did,
like,
but that's because we didn't stop to rest.
but there are certain times when you can't stop to rest.
Yeah, true.
Sure.
But I feel like
Like,
it would
if
be
you have to
better
jump,
if
You're
yeah,
done.
that was when
You're
we
done.
were, that was
Like,
when we, that was
yeah.
the only time we ran out of stamina.
Sure.
I feel like it would have
Later
been
in the
better
game, you
if
do
that-
pretty much have to jump on all of the like main.
think it would have been better if it like depleted all the way.
I would give it a 5, but I'd hear an argument that it's a 4.
I think it was I would say I would rate it really highly in the beginning. Like if you pulled me in like the first like hour of gameplay, I would say this is like really good because it's unique. I don't think I've ever played a game that did this before, and I think that's
Yeah.
really cool. I think they deserve props for that.
I think
But
we're
the
covering
problem
the 3
is
strongest parts of the game up front because we're gonna
they-
get to narrative.
They
things.
didn't in my opinion they didn't do enough to expand upon it. I think they did add stuff progressively as the story went on, but I feel like they didn't really add enough. You got like one extra little gimmicky thing for every like 2 hours of gameplay,
Yeah.
which like when you get to the end, like it all culminates. It doesn't really build towards anything. Like I feel like in Hollow Knight it kind of builds, you know, and that's cool to
Yeah.
have. Or like in Cuphead, you know.
All right,
You get,
so
like
what
these
do you
cool
say?
little gameplay mechanics.
I-
I feel like this one, it started out strong, weakened as the game went on. I would say like 4 or 5.
Aiden?
I'd say 4. 4 or 5.
I'm gonna go
honestly,
4.
because
Um,
I mean, I agree
mostly
4.
I think 4 because it ties into part of my problem with the narrative
Yeah.
and storytelling, which is like I wish there was more incentive for me to care
Yes.
to find any
Yep.
of the secret things hidden there.
Yeah.
'Cause, like maybe there's something
Yeah.
really cool when you find all of it. I don't know if there is. There's nothing like I had no
reason
motivation. All of the things we found were by accident. We like
Yeah.
stumbled upon them. We weren't actually seeking them
There
out.
were also no stakes in the game. Like there was not
Yeah.
really any
No.
like threat of danger. Like it's like the worst thing that's gonna happen is like you're gonna run out of stamina and you're gonna have to go back like 3 minutes, which is kind of annoying. But then you just
Yeah.
do that once and then you're fine. The game did not have any real difficulty.
I will say, I think first, like my major thing that why I would consider a 5 is only because it's very new and it does it very well. I felt like
Yeah, as a
You know,
pioneer of this style of
picking
game,
it up for like
yeah.
only like probably 30 minutes of play, I got it. You know, like it wasn't like aliens to me, and it like wasn't.
Yeah.
It felt pretty.
All right. I'll
It was
bump it up
pretty
a point for
intuitive.
innovation.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, much like Death Stranding, this will be the first Jusant style game.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, for narrative and storytelling, I think I'd probably give this like 2 primes out of 7 octaves.
Dude, I would honestly give this a 1. I hate to
One
say
prime?
it. I would give it a 1. I feel like I to be honest, I had to look up. See, this is the thing. We gave Solar Ash a 2. I could tell you what happened in Solar Ash,
That's
and there was a
true.
cool twist ending.
That's
I
true.
have absolutely no idea what happened to Jusant. I had to look it up, and I read through it, and I still don't really fully understand anything.
We read so many like notes and
Yeah.
stuff, and they didn't like
They didn't explain
were, They
anything.
were flavor text.
Yes.
None of them were really like
Yeah.
establishing. Which maybe you find more of that stuff out if you actually find all of the hidden stuff, like all of
But,
the
like, we
wall
looked a
paintings.
lot.
But like
up until the end,
I feel
we
like
looked a lot.
what you need to do in a game, this is my opinion as somebody who's never made a game before, you need to put your main story beats in a cutscene or in a very obvious place that the player literally cannot miss, or else you just don't have a story. And then you put the lore bits inside of notes that people can find.
so, are we give?
That's my opinion.
I don't really have much of a problem with the 1 when you compare it to the
just
reasons
so
why we
bad.
gave these other games a 2. Because like yeah, I think like you know what though, like Solar Ash, you're right, you can tell me what happened, but it was so incredibly boring,
Yeah.
which is why like we gave it a 2. Pseudo Regalia basically had no narrative, and we gave that a 2.
Yeah.
Is this worse because
would
they were
honestly-
trying to go with a narrative and it wasn't conveyed?
What was
well?
my take on Pseudo Regalia? I feel like looking back, I would give that a 1 too. I feel like that one does not deserve a 2. There was literally no story in that game.
Yeah,
was literally no story in that
Yeah,
game.
I
I feel like
kind of
that should
agree.
get a one.
I kind of agree. I'm actually going to retroactively go back
like-
and give Pseudo Regalia 1
So-
because what was the narrative or the
There was literally
storytelling?
no story. Yeah. I feel like Jusant maybe deserves 1 point because there was an attempt at a
Can
story.
we give a 0, or is this like a 1
I think
through
it's a-
7?
I think.
I
One
think
is
it's
the
1 through
lowest,
7
right?
because then
Okay.
4 would be the midpoint.
I think first. I don't know. I think the fact that like there was a lot there. There was a lot there. Whether we figured out.
They tried.
And there was the world was built out. Like there was context to the world, and like there was like individual narratives.
I would give them points
You know?
for world building because
Like,
there is
the
a
world.
world.
The world building was really cool. To say that it was cool. It was
The
it was
premise
weird.
of it was cool.
The premise.
The premise of it was cool. But the problem, it would be like if you watched a Star Wars movie and they never actually showed you any of the stuff that was happening. They were just on a spaceship the entire time, and then they were just like, "Oh no, Alderaan just got blown up," but like you don't see that,
It's
you
like
know, and you don't meet anybody from Alderaan, and you never see the Death Star, and it's just like, you know,
I'm fine with the 1. I mean, which is funny because I feel like going into the game, the whole point was like, oh, it's like the gameplay is kind of simplistic, but like the story is really cool.
I was expecting,
And we
like,
came away
story
with
as
the
a movie.
exact opposite experience
Yeah.
of that.
I almost I would give it like a 2, like just for them attempting to build a story, but then I want to dock it a point for putting everything in notes. I hate that. Stop doing that. Stop making your games like this. Who is telling you to do this? It's just like a very bad way to design a game, in my opinion.
So that means the game comes out to a 4 out of 7, which
And we
means it's a
gotta-
perfectly average game.
We gotta adjust Pseudo Regalia too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
I just, you know,
I think it just comes to a 3.75, right? If we just docked it
yeah, if you
one.
docked it 1 point.
Yeah.
I don't hate this game.
So Pseudo Regalia
was okay.
is, according to like our list of completed single player games, the only below average game we've played, which I think is fair because while I really enjoyed a lot of aspects of it, it was essentially a big tech demo
Yeah,
Yes.
it was
with
like one big demo.
no map
And
like,
for what it's worth, the highlight of that game was the fact that it aesthetically played really well,
Yes.
like on a
Because
PlayStation
it was
1
like PS1
vibe.
Yeah, like vibe.
If they weren't doing that, if this was like a regular game, it would probably be very,
And,
very
like,
It's a
lowly
really
rated.
bad.
I know a lot
Like
of
we gave it a
people who-
6 in sound design because it sounded like a PS1 game, which is good. And I thought they did good with like certain sound effects, but it was just like nothing about that game really blew me away. You know, I
mean,
do
it
think
wa-
they did a
it
really
was-
good job of mimicking that
Yes.
era. They did a
yes.
good job of that, and I'll give them credit for that.
And like I know diehards of that game will be like, well, no, there's all like exploited and broken mechanics. You could, I don't care.
Are there
That's-
diehards of
that's-
Pseudo Regalia?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there are people who play that game over and over and over
It's
again.
wild because it's like I watched
Well,
a YouTube video.
And because the main character is like
Oh,
furry fuel.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
Everyone's got their
More
things they're
power to
into.
them, I guess. It's just
Yeah.
definitely not for me, man.
So, all right, maybe I'm hoping that Another Crab's Treasure will be our first game to get like over 5. Pizza Tower just hit 5.
I've heard really good things about
But
it.
I think Another Crab's like, I think it has a chance. I don't think it's gonna like. I haven't played it yet. I don't think it's gonna hit 7 on art style, but probably at least a solid 5. I have no idea about sound design, but I think the last 2 categories it has a chance of being really high.
I don't know
think it's
anything
supposed to be
about
like
the
a funny
story.
game. I don't really know either, but
The gameplay, though, if it's like a Souls-like, I'm probably really gonna like the gameplay.
I think you're gonna love it.
Because Souls-like
yeah.
are my favorite games. To
All right.
play.
Do you want to get started on it?
Let's let's give it a shot.
Okay, let's get this.
Let's give it a shiggity shot, man.
Gosh dang juicant music out of
You
here.
guys probably you should probably well, Hollow Knight. Hold on. I would give that game a 7 out of 7.
What?
Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
What about Hollow Knight?
I just if you want something over 5, I would just put that.
I would give it a very high 6. I don't know if I would give it an overall 7 out of 7. I think the thing that lacks in Hollow Knight for me is probably the narrative. I think it's really good.
Hollow Knight.
I just think it's maybe lacking in some aspects.
Hollow Knight's my favorite Metroidvania of all time.
Yeah.
I don't. See, Hollow Knight is my favorite Metroidvania of all time. If I were to rate it on this scale here, I genuinely think, even though it's my favorite, Ori 2 is going to come out higher than Hollow Knight.
Okay.
I think gameplay wise, they're very similar. I prefer Hollow Knight, but like the art style, sound design, and narrative of Ori are all out of this world.
Yeah.
Out of this world. Like,
Okay.
So like this is the thing is I'm ranking all of this stuff as within the scale of the stream. So I think Hollow Knight maybe would take a 7 on like
Stream.
based on stream games.
Yeah.
But if you were going based on my personal like opinion, like if I was dominating this completely by myself,
Yeah.
I would do more than likely. I would say probably a 6 for art design. Sound design probably like a 5 or a 6 because it's good. It's good, but it's not. I'm not like in awe when I'm playing it, but like it's good. I think
am.
it does a good job.
I understand where you're coming from because I
I would say
really
the
did love
gameplay.
that game.
The gameplay's maybe a 7.
The gameplay might
is
be a 7.
Maybe perfect. It's like
The
one of the most polished games.
Art style and sound design are both. They might be 7. If
I
they're
think
not, they're
good.
6. If they're not, they're definitely
If
6.
my
thing
thing
is
is nothing
they're-
else, I would give this sound design a 7. I think that all of the composed music.
I think it's
so
pretty.
pretty.
I think it's good.
And
But like
it's-
my thing
everything
is
fits
I'm
in.
reserving a 7. Like if you were to ask me to give you an example of a 7, I don't think I could.
What's a 7 in sound design?
I don't think I could give you an
Really?
example. I would have to like sit here and think about it for hours.
There's
'Cause, like
probably a
7 is, like,
Mario game that would fit in there for me.
7 would be like perfect. Like 7 is like literally like there's nothing that I could even slightly critique about this game. And not only can I not critique it, it like should be an example for every other game that comes after it. I don't think I could think of an example like that off the top of my head. I'm sure they exist, but it would probably take me a while to come up with something.
Just Dance.
Just Dance actually probably, yeah, maybe.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'd have to think about it. I'd have to think about it. That is a really tough one. Maybe unironically, like one of the Humongous Entertainment games. Maybe like Pajama Sam. I think their
Really?
ability to create a sound that matches every single one of the fun clicks without repeating, and they all make sense independently. I think that's actually really impressive.
I think there's I could try to argue or make a case for either Link Between Worlds or Link to the Past. Because if sound design is encompassing all of like the character noises, environmental sounds, and music for the game, like I think the other two things, like the environmental sounds, like weapon sounds and all that, are good enough in that game. And then the music in those games just is some of the best game music ever.
If I was gonna give a game a perfect score, it would probably have to be, it would probably end up being a Zelda game. Like for sound design, it would probably be a Zelda.
Yeah.
But I'd have to think about it. Gameplay, I think Hollow Knight is like probably the smoothest gameplay out of any game ever.
Honestly, I
Maybe
think
not.
Baldur's Gate is up there for
What
sound
word
design,
comes
too.
to mind when you
Baldur's
think
Gate
of
does
the
have a good
earth?
sound design.
For some, that word might be
Okay.
beautiful.
I'm digging the aesthetic of this.
Others might say the
I don't know if
world
it's
is
picking up on
hateful,
stream, but it's kind of
or
like got
evil,
like a
or
CRT.
unstable,
Yeah,
or full of
yeah.
shit. But above all
Nice.
else,
They
the
censored it
word
for
that
us, though.
best
There you go.
describes
Yeah.
our world is resilient. Against the odds, time and time
Good story.
again, creatures adapt to make the most of their given
I
environment.
think I'm gonna love this
Some
game.
learn to feed on others, stealing their vitality for their own. Some become scavengers, living off what strangers leave behind. And others still, as we will soon see,
Oh wow, that was pretty cool.
would prefer to be
was a cool
simply
transition.
left
I'm digging
alone.
the Battle for Bikini Bottom style graphics.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay,
Yeah, they're definitely
so,
going for like an early 2000s.
like a GameCube sort
Yes.
of. Yes.
Oh, this feels very like Little Big Planet.
Go away! No one's home!
Sir, please open up.
Oh, you're not a bird.
Sir, are you the owner of this residence?
You
lone
mean
shark.
my shell? Yeah,
So
it's
funny.
mine. Do you like it?
I represent the Royal Duchy of Slacktide, which has recently annexed the territory surrounding and including this tide pool. I'm here to inform you that you have outstanding taxes that date back an upwards of 10 tides. If you are presently unable to pay this balance, the duchy will claim you home until you...
Hold on. I've got some questions. First of
acting's
all,
good, too.
what's
Yeah.
a duchy? Also, taxes.
Okay, so basically, the Duchess of Slacktide owns this whole area now. And she puts a lot of effort into keeping it safe. So, everyone who benefits from that has to abide by her rules and pay up once per tide.
There's still plenty of birds here. I don't know if it's really safe.
Look, kid, I don't have time to argue political nuances here. I've got a lot of tax evaders to get to. You gotta pay up right now, or I'm gonna have to repo your property. Got it?
Okay. I think I've got a hard kelp or two around here somewhere.
Oh
Move
wow.
legs.
Why does this keep switching windows?
Oh, go into the options. Hold on. Switch it to full screen.
Okay,
instead
this
of
is
borderless.
this is so pretty.
This menu.
I actually really
Yeah.
like that menu. Okay, graphics,
I like the diets.
full screen.
No. What did it say?
It's a die instant.
Turn it on VSync too. Can we max out these graphics? Oh,
Highs. I think they're already maxed out.
gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Hold on.
It's got like assist settings.
Yes.
Sorry, did you want to do something?
Can you? Oh, can you make it harder? As hard as the default. No. Okay. I think one of them
Prevent
give
microplasm.
Krill a gun
That's funny. I don't. It's blacked out on it. I can't-
because you probably can't do it on the hard mode. Can, if you don't mind, in graphics, you turn off motion blur.
Oh yeah, I don't like motion blur.
Okay, cool.
All right, I'm gonna have to also. What is happening?
I don't know.
Why does it keep doing this? Can you hear anything?
I don't hear it. Okay, now I do.
Okay. I'm gonna lose it, Brian. I'm gonna lose my mind.
I don't have a
What is
good
happening? Is it like alt
explanation
tabbing?
for you.
What is going on?
I don't know. I'm gonna close everything that isn't OBS in the
For
game.
some reason, the start button is like alt tabbing out. Okay. I just want to change the sensitivity like way down. Okay, that feels much better.
All right, you gotta go find a
neat
hard
mode.
kelp.
Everyone loves these delicious heart kelp pods, so they're often used for trading. Eating just one of these makes you feel restored. Okay.
Acknowledge knowledge.
I really like this. Oh, that's adorable. I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah,
Hopefully
this is
enough
great
for
so far.
taxes. Sorry, I wanted
What
to.
button is
I
doing
want.
that?
It's the start button. I wanted to show everybody the menu, but I wanted to go through it. But for some reason, it just keeps alt tabbing. Can you like? Are you like on the game window? I don't know why this is happening. That is so odd. Is Steam open? Try like killing Steam background. see
Yeah.
if there's- Or whatever is making this keyboard pop up. Okay, it was Steam.
It was Steam.
God. Thanks, Gabe. Okay. So on this screen, I just first of all, I really like the background. I think
Yeah,
it's
the menu
beautiful.
is very pretty.
I also really like the shadow, how it has like
Had the like
the like
3 FPS.
what is the like the tessellation? What do they call that? Like the little dots.
Oh,
Little
stuff.
I like it a lot. I think it's cool. It's like noise. I like it.
Yeah.
So it looks like we got adaptations, which I guess are talismans, right? Or
Yeah,
like
probably.
rings.
Yeah.
Stowaways. I'm not really sure about that one. Home looks like that's like your armor, I guess.
Probably.
So 50 defense, medium weight, 100 out of 100 durability. We have the
Stipulation.
what is it?
Stipulation.
Stipulation. Interesting.
Inventory
Inventory.
is just blank.
Skills. It looks like we got.
Teleportation.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it's just fast travel.
And oh yeah, allows you to warp between previously visited moons. Yeah, okay. And then I guess, oh, it's like a constellation skill thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is kind of a small skill menu, which leads me to believe this is not a very long game.
No, I think we should be able to finish this within 2 months.
Oh, look,
of
they got a little
stream.
map. All right, bonus points for having a map.
Yeah, there's a map. Yeah.
And then on the
First game we played on stream that has a map.
okay.
Oh no, Solar Ash had one, but it was like kind of useless.
Hey, I know this isn't much, but what the shell is this? They're heart kelp pods. Don't tell me you don't even like heart kelp. I hope you're joking. No one uses these dumb things as money anymore. The ocean's moved to the trash standard now. Trash, you got it? Trash? So like no pearls either? No shiny pirate coins? That's right, none of that crap. So you better find some bread clips or some sauce packets back there. I'm losing my darn patience. Look, if you just give me a couple more tides. All right, I've heard enough. Say goodbye to your shell, idiot. Oh no! So I don't know if you noticed. Oh crab. I don't know if you noticed, but they're using tides as an allegory for.
Yeah, but that one actually
time.
makes sense.
But that one makes sense.
Yeah.
You see, it's very intuitive. If he said cycles, I would have thrown this controller across the room.
He said you have
I see
3 more octaves.
Oh, all right, I gotta chase this guy now. Oh, he Naruto runs. Look at that.
I love that.
That's great.
I like the jump.
Got a good amount of height.
Yeah.
Just look at the sand like follows it behind you.
Yeah.
What engine is this game made on?
Good question.
It looks like a Unity game. You can't do this to me, man. How am I supposed to stay safe from all the birds and stuff around here? Not my problem. You want your shell back, you better go get a job and pay up. I hear they're always hiring in the reef. The reef? Isn't it super busy there? I don't want to talk to people. Real.
Yeah.
Again, really not my problem. I don't care where you get the trash from, but I'm keeping this until you do. See you later.
Made in Unity.
It was Unity.
It was Unity.
Yeah, it looks like a Unity game. I like it so far. My one thing, and this isn't like a negative thing necessarily, this is just like an observation. It definitely feels very amateur. Like this feels like,
I think this is the first game for me.
yeah, it feels like a new studio game.
Yeah.
But it's like charming, you know. Am I supposed to jump off?
Look at you figuring things out right away.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. How like it fades. Yeah.
Yeah, it
that's
has the
nice.
comic book effects.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I do like that quite a bit. Hold while jumping. Oh.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
This is supposed to be like a great game. I've been wanting to play it for a while, but I figured we were gonna play it on stream, so that's why. Oh, you get a meter too that tells you how much swim you have.
I like the little compass on top left. That's nice.
What was that?
Oh, it's
Oh,
like
you
ripping.
grabbing on.
Okay. I don't love the, like this. It's like feels a little bit finicky because I think the net is like a mesh material. Like it like grips. But yeah, that's a little finicky.
I think you're supposed to jump from the top to try to get that one. If I were to guess.
He like doesn't stay gripped onto it.
Oh, that works
There
too.
we go. I do love the graphics. It's like very nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
Now I know how you probably felt playing Pseudo Regalia because I didn't. Oh, come on. I didn't grow up in the PS1 era.
Yeah.
I grew up in like the GameCube.
I mean, yeah, I like
for Volcano Island.
genuinely, I have more nostalgia for this style of graphics than the PS1 style. Like, I never had it. Like, I never owned a PlayStation 1. I would play them at like friends' houses.
Right.
But like, the first console I bought for myself was a GameCube.
A small chunk of plastic in the shape of a crab's claw. Maybe it has some value. Traded in for 250 microplastics. I like how microplastics are the
That is
souls.
really funny.
That's hilarious.
I didn't even know what a bread claw was until now, but now I'm like, oh,
Yeah, like
bread
little
claw.
bread clips.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
But no, like the GameCube style of graphics is like, I just like I mean, like, I love like SNES graphics. I didn't grow up with SNES. Like, I just love that style of graphics. Same thing with like
Enemy.
the PS1, but like, this is actually nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's another
Billy
crab.
Hatcher.
Excuse me, sir. Did you see a really tall shark pass by carrying a super awesome dope-looking shell? Work? That's what I'm trying not to do. That's why I got to catch up with wordless. Holy crap, what's wrong with your eyes? Have you been sleeping enough? Or, oh god, get away from me. I like all the fish puns. That's very funny.
Yeah, I do like that he just says "oh crab" all the time.
What am I supposed
Did it
to do?
teach you how to fight?
No. Is this one of those where I'm like supposed to die? I think. Yeah, let me just get out of here. Oh my god.
Dodge roll.
Yeah, this is nothing to a Souls veteran like me.
Of course.
You are a Souls veteran. That is.
I still haven't beaten Sekiro. I've never tried. Oh, I played Demon Souls over the weekend for the first time. That game is really.
You working on your God run?
In Demon Souls?
No, isn't the God
Oh,
run
like when you
of
do
them
all the
without
games?
dying?
No.
Or without getting hit?
Yeah, that'll never ever happen in a million years. Sheesh, I think I lost him. I knew the ocean could be sketchy, but I had no idea it was this bad. Just a little weapon. That's really cute.
That is very cute.
I guess it couldn't hurt to have a way to defend myself. This thing seems like it could do a lot of damage. A little damage. If anyone else attacks me, I guess I'll poke him with the pokey bit. Might as well give this bad boy a few practice swings. RB. I really like these little graphics.
Yeah.
Those are very cute.
No, it does seem like it's like from a visual point of view, like designed well. We'll see about like the gameplay and if anything's like wonky and stuff, but like in terms of like the UI, they seem like they've done a great job so far.
Like how they bandanas. I just know.
Yeah. Nice.
So he had 2 bars. I don't know what that was. Was one of them a
I think
stamina
one of them
bar?
was maybe recover. Like,
So if I do that, you see he's got the green bar?
oh yeah.
I don't know what
Maybe
that
it's
is.
a Sekiro style counter.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that was his stamina, maybe?
I thought maybe potentially.
No, I don't know. It just disappeared. I don't know what that was.
Interesting.
Like he was hit twice and it went up twice. So I don't know if that's his stamina.
Oh, maybe it's like a shield break kind of situation.
Oh, it might be like his poise or something.
Yeah, so I think if you hit him again, it'll like, or I don't know. Maybe if you hit him one more time, it would stun, but you
probably
kill him anyway. So, can you break those? Okay.
Yes, and I don't think they do anything.
Yeah, but you should probably still break every single one we see.
Oh, I'm going to. There's definitely something over here. Come on.
I mean, you can see it through the wall.
All right.
Bunch of microplastics. Oh no, that was a different currency. Like the helix.
So. Oh. The current's starting to get warm.
Oh, it's a bonfire.
Maybe I could rest my feet here for a little while. Yeah.
Oh, that's the magic shells. I'm guessing that
This
you can
is
teleport between.
really nice. I like that a lot. Touch current. Moon snail shell found. Touch these glowing currents to restore a long-forgotten moon snail shell, which you can rest in to restore your health. If you're slain, you'll revive at the last one you stayed at. So be sure to activate every one you can. Gotcha. Oh, okay, nice.
I like the trippy, like,
that,
yeah.
Like even the font is really nice. Oh, and you got like a little shell collection. That's cool. And there are 69 shells. That is hilarious. Okay. Don't need the intro. Okay, I need 300 to level up. Oh wait.
Well, you might not have needed the intro, but maybe the people watching do.
They can figure it out. So we got vitality, res, which I guess is resistance.
Vitality, otherwise known as the difficulty meter.
Yes. Attack and MSG.
That's so funny.
Enhances damage.
Umami-based attack.
I'm sitting here for a second thinking, what does MSG stand for? And then I remember, what does it stand for? It was like micro.
I don't know the scientific name for it.
What is
Something
MSG,
like that.
Aiden?
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, Madison Square Garden. You beat me.
Monosulf.
It's like is it glutamate? Is that correct?
It might be glue to you, but it's not glue to me.
What do we got, Aiden?
Okay. Not sure.
What?
I will look it up.
Yeah.
All right, there you are. Wow, you're awful persistent. I think I've been pretty clear with you, kid. This shell's the property of the Duchess now. If you want it back, take it up with her, not me. My work is done here. Come on, man. There's got to be something I can do. Yeah, now that you mention it, I can think of something. You can lick my freaking ventral fins and stop bothering me.
Monosodium glutamate.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Ba ha ha. Later, kid. Arg, this guy. I don't know what a ventral fin is. I'm guessing it's like a butt. All right, so off rip, I don't really. I feel like the swing could be a little bit more responsive, but that might also be the weapon. I don't know if we'll get more weapons later. Oh, nice, a durry. Little durry for the crabs. Little beach durry. The crabs. This guy's adorable.
I love the music.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't see your type leaving the tide pool too often. Yeah, well, I didn't have a choice. Can you tell me what's going on here? I heard there's like a Duchess in charge now. Yup, sure is. Real piece of work. Takes all my hard-earned microplastics every time just for existing around here. What is the camera doing? That's how you know it's a good Soulsborne, is when you're fighting the camera. And what do I see for it? Nothing. Just keeps building up her castle and hiring more soldiers to defend it. Oh, that's cool. Where can I find it? I think she has something in mind. Pal, just look around for a moment and you'll probably figure it out. Or did you miss that huge castle in the distance? Okay, great. I'll head over there. Hopefully she can get rid of my taxes for me. Oh, I see how it is. You're some kind of freeloader, are you? Bet you think you can skirt taxes while the rest of us keep this society together, do you? You just said you hermit crabs are all the same. We're in the shells the rest of us work so hard to create with our own manholes. You ought to have stayed in your tide pool, small fry. Hey, I never did anything to you, man. Yeah, well, how's about I do something to you? Oh, no. Oh, I killed him.
Oh no.
Yeah, you slapped him.
Dude.
Why does everyone in this place try to kill me? The shell doesn't even fit. All right, calm down, Krill. This is the most dangerous situation you've been in since seagull breeding season. But all you gotta do is make it to that castle like the rude snail said. Sounds like the Duchess controls the taxes around here, so I bet the shark took my shell to her. He said that like 5 times.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Does this guy have a listening problem? I'm sure once I tell her what's going on, this can all be resolved and I can go right back to sleep. There's no way I'm filling this thing. Oh, come on. I killed that poor snail for nothing. I can't even raise the
I saw it from a distance and it looked like one of the stuff from Turbo.
Turbo.
Dude, I love that movie. It's silly.
The fish hook. This guy had a baby. You remember that scene from SpongeBob?
Bob, yeah.
The hooks.
Dude, that whole episode was... That episode was scary.
Yeah.
I ain't no
really think
casual. I ain't no casual.
Yeah, like playing on the meat hooks. And then like
Oh yeah, and then Patrick
there
was like
was
all the
beer
cheese in his
there.
mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I mean, I was just like 5. So that probably added to the fear, but
Red Claw. Oh wait, can I like, oh no, I was gonna say like, can you pop them like souls? But no, I think I have to sell them somewhere.
What's the heal button?
Up
Down.
on the notepad, which
Okay.
I don't like. What is going on? Yeah, it's not as responsive as I'd like it to be.
It could be like the controller, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the controller's been fine for everything else.
Yeah, I think it's just like the timing on the RB is not perfect. Okay. You don't really gain any height with the jump or with the swim.
Yeah, it seems more like a glide.
I can't break those. Oh, not even close. Okay.
I was gonna say, I think you're going the wrong way.
Can you climb up that thing?
There's an item up there. Oh, climb up this?
No, like behind you, or to your right rather. Now to your left. That.
Oh, that?
Yeah.
There is netting on the top, but I don't know how to get up that high.
Maybe just speak later.
Yeah, there's no way. There was no way.
Maybe you can let the netting down later on.
Yeah, I'm imagining at some point the jump height is gonna like dramatically increase. What is this? Oh, it's like one of those party things that weighs down balloons, I guess. Whoa!
Nice dodge.
I like the enemy design. Those guys are funny. Oh, he dropped an item. A barbed hook, a weapon designed to reel in prey at long distance. In combination with a sturdy piece of string, even massive targets might be drawn in if struck at a weak point.
That's cool.
How do I?
Okay.
Oh, I can't actually equip it. Okay.
You might be able to combine it.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Oh, a lighter. What does it say on it?
Nicholas.
Because Bick is short for Bickless. Kind of like how Bike is short for Bikel.
Correct.
Ooh. Oh, he's got some kick. I think he just killed me.
Yeah.
All right. A watery grave. Oh. When you are slain, you will drop all of your microplastics and the shell. Wait, what did that say?
I don't know. I'm trying to get at the screens.
Have music?
Is what?
Does this game have music?
It was playing music when we got to the tide pool.
Okay. I should hear anything. I hear the game sounds, obviously. Like I hear the game, but no music.
Maybe you have to try VSync.
From a V-Sync? Really?
Are these monitors different resolutions?
Maybe.
Yeah, I would say just turn it off full screen.
So did we drop all of our microplastics?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, does it not? Oh, you know what? Oh, it does. It does. I was gonna say on the compass, it gives you
Oh yeah.
a little indicator. I was gonna say it's really annoying if it doesn't. Yes, it does have music.
He's officially not using the lock on.
Oh, that's a serious crab. I didn't realize I was fighting a serious.
Yeah, for real.
Another barbed hook.
That one looks terrifying.
Yeah, he looks like he'll mess you up, dude. Is he wearing like an Undertaker hood? Are those White Claws?
Yeah, I really
Garlic
read
butter?
what they say garlic butter.
Oh wow, that's a
White Claw,
Raw seltzer.
seltzer, garlic butter.
That is wait. What is it?
3% fun at volume.
Wait, what does the bottom say? Rotate your camera. Oh, it says 20 crabs instead of 20 carbs.
Doctored sparkling water
Featuring
monosodium.
What is that? A PBR?
Physically based rendering.
Okay, I guess all the drinks in this universe are crabs. Garlic butter flavored White Claw.
yeah, garlic.
Oh no.
That's awful.
I really like the Bickless. I thought that was funny.
Oh,
Okay, I guess the green things are Estus flasks because they seem to replenish every time you die. So I definitely used one before.
that's a lot of dudes. Do we think there's anything over there? I mean, I guess I get.
I don't know.
I guess I get. Oh,
Back ruffians. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to read it?
That guys say, "You there? I don't suppose you'd lend a claw to a fellow in need. I dare say I'll die for sure if you don't."
Vern, like Vern Troyer. Yeah, so I guess that bar is like a stagger.
That's what it seemed like, yeah. I don't know, because he didn't seem staggered there.
Okay, his helper just a little flash then.
Fine swordsmanship, my boy. I dare say these ruffians have become bolder and bolder as of late. But that's just life on the frontier. How exciting. Why not move away if it's so dangerous? And give up this prime land the Duchess offered me? No way, Moray. The Duchess gave you land? Isn't there land all over the place? Ah, the simple insights of country folk. This really is the life. You deserve something for saving my...
do you know crab?
Carapace.
Yeah, is that a crab part?
It's like a body.
Okay. Surely this could be of use. Good luck with your country travels. Bloodstar limb. A severed limb of a bloodstar easily regenerated by the host creatures. Collect 4 more to increase vitality. Cool. Stay resolute, lad. These vandals have numbers, but you have the skill and resolve of a country boy. Oh, the heart kelp pods are those are the Estus flasks? That's what
Yeah.
you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how do we think I get there?
Okay. Oh, this is the Division. I'm sorry. I'm reading
The Division?
I'm reading like what the green bar means, and everyone's saying, "Oh, that's when they're huffing spice." And I was like, "No, I don't think that's correct." And I was reading the Division, and then I looked and said 5 years ago. I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's just not the right game.
Another crab's treasure. Oh, it's a stagger bar. Yeah. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, so I wonder if there's like significance to the bottle caps. Maybe like different colors represent different difficulties. Maybe.
Oh, I think I meant like a bikini bottom, like bucket head type beat.
Oh, like they're mind
Like they're
controlled?
being mind
Oh,
controlled,
maybe. That's possible.
I don't know. Do these fish have hooks strapped to their head?
Yes.
Got it.
They're like little bows, I think they're supposed to be. Okay, it looks like you regained one of your HP things?
I picked one up.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, it looks like the gray ones with like the tic-tac-toe caps.
No way.
Flick your stick.
Oh, is that you have to flick it?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm guessing the gray caps are probably the easy ones. And then, are you sleeping over there?
Look, it's been a very long day. I will say, the lack of music. I mean, it's like very quiet. Maybe can we turn the game up?
Yeah.
Okay. I have the stream maxed out, I think.
There is music, but it keeps turning off.
The game's very quiet.
Die instantly.
Oh, the 3 diamond things that we picked up, I think those are for skills. I think that's what that does.
Oh, okay.
It's like the swings are loud enough, like, but just, yeah, the music seems very like not there. There we go.
I don't know if I should go this way or if I should go back. This seems like it's going back to. Oh, we have a map.
Is the mapping? Or I can't. I'm like right behind it.
It's not a
Can you-
great map.
Yeah, you can't like zoom in or anything. You like
No.
move around.
Is this? Yeah. Do you think it's like in pieces or is it just?
No, I think you can just only view where you are. Yeah, I don't love that.
It's right that's not on the screen. I guess it's kind of like a
Okay, I got an air attack. That's good to know.
like minimal.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I honestly don't really like the UI, but that's the nitpick.
I
think
like
it
the
could be-
design of it.
I think it could be bigger.
See about the functionality as we go on.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just nitpicky right now because I don't know the game yet, really.
Oh, yep. You can just pick them up sometimes.
Oh, that guy looks like serious business over there.
Oh! I'm not the Souls veteran that you. Oh my god.
Yeah, that is a mini boss if I've ever seen one. Is he holding a cleaver?
Yeah, comb.
Oh, it does look like a cleaver.
Should I go? I guess I should not.
Most of
if I
the
don't have
time
the
you don't really
headset
have
Voice.
you don't really have a choice. Eventually, you just gotta fight those guys.
I know, but like I feel like I don't want to lose all my
healing.
what? All right.
You might be able
Let's
to just. The Souls veteran trick is to just run past large enemies.
Or get one tapped like that.
Yeah, he had like an item behind him.
Or get one tap.
In my experience,
I wanted to try and go get that item. That's the whole reason I went that way.
yeah, in my experience, the best way to do it is to
Simply just run away.
just run as fast as possible.
That's fair.
I see people play Elden Ring. They're, like running on the horse.
Oh, I'm pressing X to attack. What game did we play that has X to attack? Is that Hollow Knight? What game is that? Why am I pressing X to attack?
It could be Hollow Knight.
Might have been depth before.
I think Hollow Knight is square.
Square. Yeah, square.
Are you
I'm
not
holding
going to
an
get
Xbox
ourselves?
controller.
Oh, I'm
is it this
sorry.
way?
I play on PlayStation.
Oh, I guess they're way further than I thought they were.
Oh, sure.
Brian, I really like your graphic design here. Crab Souls.
Thanks.
Yeah, the blue with the Dark Souls font.
All right, so
I don't know. I felt it was kind of nautical. Those colors.
It definitely the gradient. I appreciate it. I am curious as to why.
trick is just to outrun.
I guess so. Yeah. Oh, why?
I thought it was A. I thought it was A.
Why?
Oh no. Why is it Y?
Dude, you're asking the wrong person. Sorry. That was scaring me.
Well.
In my defense, I was playing on a tiny screen.
Oh. Ask me to switch it next
I
time.
forgot.
He's too busy speedrunning.
I thought it was A.
All right, so I guess I fight everything on the way now again to get the.
See, this is my problem. When I play Elden Ring, my jump button is bound to Y, and my use button is bound to A.
You see, I can't even think of that because I barely use Xbox controllers or anything.
My jump button is bound to triangle. And my interact button is bound to X.
Is there really a difference between? Oh, okay, I understand now.
Because normally your jump button is bound to X, and your interact is bound to Y when you play Elden Ring.
Yeah, wait, why?
Because FromSoft made that game for people who had never played any of the other Dark Souls games. Because in every other Dark Souls game, the interact button is A, and jumping was never a thing that you could do.
Oh, now that's a mini boss.
That's a cool weapon.
I don't even think it's a mini boss. That's just a whole boss.
Jump in Dark Souls, it was just like run and press R2.
Yes. Yeah.
Running by itself was like move and hold square.
Yeah, so you have to like,
Whole, like,
yeah.
like fighting game, like combo.
Oh.
What is that, a bike lock with a razor in it? Like a guillotine?
Ooh.
That was crazy.
That was visceral.
crazy.
That was actually bananas.
That was cool.
Oh, okay, so they have like statues. Okay, can we switch it?
Yep.
Alright. And then you respawn on a little jellyfish. Oh, that's nice. Alright.
Crazy.
I think you could beat that guy. He didn't seem too bad. I was just getting.
I'm gonna go to the castle first because I feel like we're gonna get armor there, and I feel like that'll make this whole
That's
thing
fair.
much easier.
I'm still not over you getting guillotined.
Yeah, that was.
Bananas.
So unexpected from the game.
I really want to go home and play this game now, but I have to save it for the stream.
Oh my god, I'm getting overrun here.
Plus, I still have to play the gate. I haven't played that in like over a week.
Oh, come on. I'm not getting enough distance out of my rolls. Come on. Okay.
In like a genre that's just so like artistically samey, it's really nice to have a Souls like in this art style. Like it just feels different and not like it needs to be like gothic and
Dark
edgy.
fantasy, like
Yeah.
They actually have a dark fantasy mode for this game.
mode.
Yeah, they added it because a bunch of people were saying it wasn't dark enough.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how to unlock it, but I
Very
saw it on
curious. Yeah,
TikTok. The developers uploaded a video on TikTok of them like, it's like in the settings somewhere.
I'm looking to see what
It might have just been like a troll video, but it was very funny. Alt trespasser, try hard guard, very nice. By order of the Duchess, all suspicious characters are to be barred from Slacktide. Suspicious? I thought it looked pretty harmless, downright adorable, huggable even. Perhaps you speaketh truth, vagrant, but I shall ne'er grantest thou entry twixt these mighty gates while thy loins remain ungirded. Excuse me? Dude, take a hint. She's saying you're naked. I like the design of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I hadn't thought about that. Is that important these days? I feel like society's really moved on without me while I've been practicing self-care. Sure seems like it. The Duchess would have our heads if we'd let you in wearing nothing but a rag. Fret not, little crustacean. Nearby to the east lieth a repository laden with complimentary garmentry. Face the gate and turn right and you'll find a charity center where you can get something to wear. Our captain is stationed there right now, I think. Great guy, he'll get you sorted. Sounds cool, and then you let me in? Assuming nothing sketchy comes up on your background check, sure.
I love this game so far. I know it's been
I think it's
45
pretty
minutes, but
Pretty clever.
I'm enjoying the tone very much after like the somewhat, I would say, pompous nature of Jusant.
Oh yeah.
Like I felt like someone's like creative lit class that they turned into a game. Oh nice. I kind of forgot we have a charge attack.
Me
So
too.
I looked up the Souls mode,
Yeah.
and it like desaturates the whole game.
Yeah,
You know, like,
and it makes him
it
really
makes it,
sad.
like, really sad. And
That's
he walks,
really
like,
funny.
He walks with like the spike like behind his back, like dragging
Just
it.
like dragging it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's actually like a playable game mode, but I know
I'm
the
not sure either. I
developer.
think that was the bit where I mean it was a fully like fleshed out like,
Yeah, the
real
developers
thing.
like made it like but I don't know if it was just like a filter they put in Unity
Yeah.
or whatever. Oh, come on.
You might be stuck.
Why you bully me?
If you jump and attack, it doesn't bring you to them, right?
Oh, like have like a lock.
Yeah. Oh, it kind of does.
Oh, he's like stuck in the wall, I think. I have to like bait him away. Whatever. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes, big man. Big man wants to be fished alive.
Pants on today?
Alright, he's dead.
Did either of you play Lies of P?
I didn't.
I
My friend really
of
wanted me to
mine
play it.
on over Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like the Pinocchio game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he say? Make a
Really
right?
cool. I remember thinking however the weapon system works in that game was really cool.
I haven't played it at all, so but
I think
I heard it was really
Is
good.
it this
I-
trash
I'm-
bag?
I-
Is
I
it trash
don't
bag the
spoil it
donation
all.
center?
But you like interchange like your arms.
That's
you're, like,
cool.
you're a puppet. You know?
Okay, right.
As like your different weapons. Super cool. Remember the aesthetic was really cool. It's like imagine like
Oh.
it's like yeah like Gothic,
It's a vending
like,
machine.
New England like think of you know We Happy Few.
Yes.
Kind of like that if it was like
Okay.
Whoa.
like realistic.
Gotcha.
Is that what that game was called? I think so. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Ooh.
Yeah, so like really cool aesthetic. I never watched all the way up to I watched up to like maybe the second boss fight,
Okay.
but it was cool.
Oh, these
They're
all
all the
have the
same.
same stats.
It's just your
Yeah,
aesthetic
pick a
choice.
color.
I'm going with the
I
blue.
like the green out there.
You, now I can get in to see the Duchess. This shell chafes like heck compared to mine. Who even made this thing? Found a weird metal shell. Press and hold LB to hide inside your shell. Okay, so that's like a
Oh, so your ship oh my god.
Oh, crab. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to grab a ticket?
You think yourself above the law, but the law
intense
is
voice acting
not
ever.
so
Really is.
easily outwitted. By its strength
you say?
alone,
Do you see all the
we
crabs like
rise
throwing steaks?
above the
next to
beast.
him?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I'm really sorry. I'll go to the back of the line, okay?
Ha! You should be so lucky. I'll have your head like I have
Looks like
these
you're
other
crazy.
worthless law breakers.
His name is Nephro. That is crazy. Alright, I guess we're not outrunning this guy. Oh wow. Okay. He's not messing around.
Your fish food.
I hate that they bounded to up on the D-pad.
Can we probably change it?
Oh, come on.
Those iframes. Ooh, nice. So you can counter? Maybe.
Oh no, I'm just taking damage. I just gotta swallow
Stop resisting.
Through my blade is justice stuffed and it's heard.
It's like hard to telegraph. Oh, come on.
You dare raise your blade, your filthy soul is destined for the drain.
Maybe this game will take us like half a year.
Maybe. It's difficult because I'm used to... Oh, hit the button. Oh, recover your junk first. I'm used to being able to like cancel your attack by rolling, and I don't think you can do that in this game. Yeah.
Or you should be a lot more committed.
Close.
See, if this was a Dark Souls game, you'd have to watch that entire cutscene.
Yeah.
Nice.
You're food.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like that rear corner is probably gonna be the way to get him. I want to swap shields to get a chance.
Through my blade is justice stuffed and it's heard.
Oh, it's like a little slow intro. That's cute.
Some attacks are unblockable aggro attacks signaled by the aggro symbol that appears above the krill. When you see it, be sure to dodge, run, or jump out of the way.
You dare raise your blade against the law!
Whoa, okay.
Your filthy soul is destined
I actually
for
meant
the
to run, but I
grave!
forgot I was locked on, so I guess I just dodged.
Alright. Alright. Probably gonna be doing this boss fight for the rest of the stream.
I'm hoping we can finish it, and then that's a great spot to end, you know? Nice.
Your fish food!
Yeah, that's probably a spot.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, can I stagger him? Oh, come on, let me stagger him, let me stagger him. No, let me stagger him.
Through my blade is justice stuffed and it's heard!
Hitting an enemy with enough attacks will max out their balance meter and the balance meter. Will open them up to being capsized. When their health bar starts flashing, hit them with a powerful attack. Knock them out.
Your filthy soul is death! You dare raise your blade against the law!
That is really disappointing.
I mean,
Alright. Yeah, I think that like rear side is like gonna be the best way. I think that's
Yeah.
the strat. Man, and I had 3 Estus flasks too.
Yeah, you just got greedy.
I don't even remember what they're called.
I thought that he was just gonna knock when I maxed that bar. I didn't think I had to like do a thing.
It's actually a charge attack. I think it's hard to hit that. It's moving.
Other side.
Your fist food! Your filthy soul is
I think it's
destined
sword
for
side
the
is the way to
drain!
do it. This is like very reminiscent of Elden Ring's first boss, the
giant
tree
horse guy
sentinel.
that
Yeah.
I always run right past.
Yep.
Yeah, but he drops the best weapon in the game though.
Yeah, but you go to the dragon.
One of them.
Kill the dragon.
Yeah, run to the dragon first. Yeah, you could do that if you're
A bum.
if you're a dirty little cheater.
Oh, the dragon that like
That gives you, like,
doesn't
millions.
aggro.
Yeah, you just sit there for
Yeah.
10 minutes hitting
Yeah.
it, and you get
With a
80,000
weapon.
souls.
Yeah. Is that still in the game? Like
Yeah.
that hasn't been patched?
They're not patching it out.
No, because it's not even an oversight. It's just like a thing you can do. Because there are.
okay.
He's like the head dragon, and what it's supposed to do is aggro the other dragons in the area when you attack him,
Oh,
and
crap.
it does. They're just
I'm
so
sorry.
far away that they
Was
don't.
I supposed to grab a ticket?
You just need a bleed weapon, like a dagger or a flail.
Yes. Yeah.
Because there's no chance of doing damage without that.
Yeah. So I think this side is like basically just free real estate.
Your fist food!
I think he just doesn't really do anything. Can't reach.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can only assume that was kind of intended.
Yeah, probably.
That's a good baseball.
Yeah.
Good.
Charge.
Through my blade is justice sucked! And it's hurt!
That is so lame, bro. That you need to do a stupid charge attack. How am I gonna hit him with the charge attack? How am I gonna hit him with the charge attack?
Your filthy soul is destined for the drain!
Oh my god.
You dare raise your blade against the law?
Like, I'm gonna slam this guy for 30 seconds, then I'm just gonna sit there and charge up an attack and hope that he stands still long enough. Oh my god. Alright.
Your fish food!
Oh, crap!
Dude, I think it's like not even worth doing the charge attack. I think if I was like actually just slamming him and not trying to stagger him,
I think you're right.
like he would have
I think
died
you're
already.
Right.
Yeah.
He's not. As a boss, he's not really conducive towards doing a charge attack.
No, I don't even think it benefits me at all. I want to do it just so I can get a visceral attack because I think that's cool. But like it's objectively just.
I would try it one more time. It's 5:25. Like we're not gonna do anything after this fight anyway.
I'll give it a shot. All right, let's see.
And it would be cool.
It'd be a cool stream moment. A little clippable
Little
moment. Where is he?
MLG.
Is he?
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he was gonna.
What is that? A pencil and a bell?
Your fish food!
No, it's a Slurpee straw.
Oh, it's a Slurpee.
That's why he says suck.
Look at you're so smart.
Yeah, I just thought. I don't know what I thought. Like, yeah, I don't know.
That's also what I thought.
Yeah, I was just like. Okay, go on.
Charge it. There you go.
And with the stunner.
Through my blade is justice sucked! And it's hurt!
I don't know why. That was a cool animation.
Nice.
You can't have Run the
Oh, and now
law.
this whole game is gonna spiral because we just killed that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was self-defense, right? That's got to be self-defense. Anyone would agree. He came at like a crazy guy. What was I supposed to do? Shuck, shuck, shuck. Okay, play it cool. If anyone asks, he just tripped and broke his leg and landed on his sword. Nice. Moon snail shell found. Okay,
That's
my
cool
question
that it
is,
just like opens up a.
does this repair my shell now? Or do I just have to go? No, it doesn't.
And
Okay.
it's more shells.
No, it does. Right? Go to cancel 50.
No, mine's at 30.
It says 50 there.
No, these are just the those are just like, that's like my gallery. But I can swap it out. Oh, I can't swap it out. Because all the other ones are gone
Hey, you
now.
gonna level up?
I wanted to get a new shell, but I
Can't.
can't. That's annoying.
Armor.
I wonder what he was guarding. Okay, level up.
Just only 2. Attack.
I do Vit. Vit is unironically, it's a difficulty slider in these games.
Yes.
Can I free these guys or are they dead?
But also you can. No, they're dead.
That's wild.
Those like the tentacle that I got before. If you collect those, you'll get. I think it'll up your Estus chances.
Yeah.
It said increase your vitality, but I'm pretty sure it meant like
Oh, that's cool.
long claw of the law. You can. Oh, that's cool.
I think it reminds me of like
I love that.
like those French fry containers.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, how are we doing on time?
We
5.9.
are. Yeah, it's just.
All right.
I would go back to that shell.
I think.
Save.
Ooh, propane tank. Oh, what? Invisible walls. Boo.
Lame.
Boo. 0%. 0%. 0%. I hate that. I hate that they did that.
Is that an egg? Is that ramen and an egg?
I think so.
I hate that there's an invisible wall here. I was really liking this game until they did that. Oh, this guy's got a ravioli hat.
Wow, it ruins the game that much for you, huh?
I really hate invisible walls. I really hate them. I think that they're so stupid. Especially when there's like real walls right here. Just put a real wall up. Don't show me
Yeah.
things that I can't explore. Because I really wanted to go in that propane tank and now I can't. I hate that. Don't do that. Bad idea. Just don't do it.
Noted. Won't do that when I make my game.
All right. Well, that was a fun game.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, can we check the... Wait, let me check to see if I can get a skill.
Nope. I think you have to unlock the skill
Oh, gotcha.
first. Yeah, I think we're gonna really like this game.
I'm having fun. I'm
Yeah,
enjoying it so far. I think it's cute.
Yeah, I think it's sweet. It's a change up. It's good. Change from Toussaint.
It's more action.
And
Toussaint, 4 out of 7, perfectly average game,
Yeah.
which seems about right.
I think that we're going on good.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Well, we'll be back next week with more great games. Yeah, same time,
crap
5:30.
Same crap channel.
4 to 5:30 rather. We're gonna be playing some crabs and be here and watch us play crabs. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we will see you all soon. Thanks.
See you next time, fellas
Bye.
and ladies. Take care.